Welcome to another Wildflower Moment by the Florida Wildflower Foundation. Today we're talking about Lantana involucrata, right behind me.
Buttonsage is a woody evergreen shrub that produces dense clusters of small, fragrant, whitish to lavender flowers. Its leaves are aromatic when crushed, and the fruit is a small, purplish drupe.
So behind me here we have this evergreen shrub that a lot of people may not even recognize, but it is Lantana. It's our native Lantana here in Florida, and it's very different from the type that you would normally see in any big box store. It doesn't have the big showy blooms that are yellow and pink and orange, but it attracts butterflies just the same as those do. And key point, it's not invasive. The other lantanas that I've just described that are sold at the big box stores are generally, for the most part, you're just going to find the invasive types. It's very rare to find lantana of this type in a big box store. You might get lucky, but you'll usually have to reach out to a native nursery here in Florida. Now, this particular shrub has beautiful, smaller, more dainty blooms that attract pollinators left and right. It's a colder day, so they're not out as in full force right now, but generally you'll see bees of all types covering this. You might even see moths. That's been very common in my landscape. They are pollinators too. And it has a wonderful scent. I'm just going to take a couple of these leaves off and smell them. And they smell like sage, which is why it gets its other name, its common name, Buttonsage. And it is really delightful, and it's evergreen. So here it is, it's January, and this bush is thriving. It is constantly putting out not only flowers, but also berries, and at the same time. So you've got birds that are attracted to the berries, and you've got pollinators of all types, including butterflies, that are drawn to lantana.
Buttonsage occurs naturally along coastal strands, dunes, hammocks, and pinelands in coastal counties from Pinellas on the west and Brevard on the east, south to Monroe and into the Keys. It's in the verbena family and prefers well-drained, sandy soils, full sun to minimal shade. It gets 3 to 5 feet tall with a 1 to 5 foot spread and is hardy in zones 8A through 11. Buttonsage is an excellent addition to tropical and subtropical butterfly gardens, as its nectar is attractive to a variety of butterflies and other pollinators, and it blooms year-round. It is drought and salt tolerant, and also works well as a hedge plant. But do not confuse this with its non-native relative, Lantana camara, which has larger, more colorful blooms, but is highly invasive and thus should be avoided. Lantana camara is the species typically found at big box retail garden centers, so be sure to inquire with staff to make sure you are purchasing the native species or visit a nursery that specializes in native plants. Visit plantrealflorida.org to find a nursery in your area that specializes in native plants.
We hope you try this native lantana in your landscape and welcome the wildlife into your garden and add another piece to the pollinator pathways all throughout the state. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great Florida wildflower content. See you next time.